the Overtoun Bridge. In our logs, we have it listed as a Category B structure.
What does that mean?
B for bridge.
What comes before the bridge?
Well, what's more important is what comes after it. It crosses over the Overtoun Burn on the approaching road to Overtoun House, near Overtoun in West Overtounshire.
Near Overtoun, in West Overtounshire. By God, that's where we are now.
Yes. The bridge was constructed using rough-faced ashlar and was completed in June 1895. It comprises 3 arches, a large central arch spanning a deep valley, at the bottom of which flows the waters of the Overtoun Burn, flanked on each side by lower, smaller pedestrian arches.
Get to the point, detective.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
I thought that's what we were doing.
We're not quite there yet. Its claim to fame is somewhat sinister. It's nicknamed the Dog Suicide Bridge. For decades, dating at least back to the 1950s, dogs have been jumping from the bridge that crosses a 50-foot ravine, often resulting in serious injury or death upon landing on the rocks some 50 feet below. Various explanations for these deaths have been proposed, ranging from the natural accidents to paranormal activity. Stranger still, of the animals that survived their leap, some have returned and attempted to jump again. Sir, we've had at least 10 new reports in the last week of dogs jumping from the bridge. Seems these days you can't swing a dead cat without hitting a dead dog.
Poor dogs. Seems like we're really not in Kansas anymore, detective.
You're right. We're in Scotland.
How far is the bridge?
2 miles as the crow flies.
We don't have any crows in Scotland. Seems all we have is dogs jumping off bridges.
Fine. Then 2 miles as a dog jumps off the bridge.
What goes up must come down. The theory of gravity. Who do we know that knows all about gravity?
Larry the cable guy.
No, that's levity, not gravity.
Larry the cable guy is throwing dogs off bridges?
No, I'm talking about gravity.
Oh, you mean when something's really, really soft?
No, that's velvety. I'm talking about gravity. No, that's brevity. And I'm talking about the professor.
Ah, yes, of course. I'll fetch him immediately.
Fantastic.
Did you hear what I said? I said, fetch like a dog.
Outstanding work. Now go.
Chief, there's one last thing. There's someone here to see you.
Mayor! Fancy meeting you here.
I don't think it's very fancy at all.
This is very impromptu.
No, it's on your calendar.
Ah, you're right, so it's just promptu.
It's prompt.
Is this about Updog?
What's up, dog?
Seems like there's no up dogs, there's only down dogs.
Chief.
And I'm not talking about yoga.
Chief.
Down dogs down in the ravine.
It's not just any dog.
Fine, what's the doggo's name-o?
What?
Is it Bingo?
No.
Is it Goofy?
There's nothing goofy about this. It's Bramble.
Bramble? Bramble like Overton's beloved mascot, the town dog Bramble?
We can't let the townspeople find out. They'll have my head, and my shoulders, and my knees, and my toes.
And your eyes, and your ears, and your mouth, and your nose!
God!
Get a hold of yourself. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
Yeah, well, fear is very fucking scary, and Chief, you're second in command, so you know what that means.
They'll have my head.
And your shoulders, and your knees, and your toes.
Tell me what happened.
Well, it wasn't a special day in any way. You see, me and Bramble were just strolling.
Just strolling.
Just strolling, yeah, and we were walking to the bridge as it was a beautiful day for just strolling.
Did you have a leash on him?
Did I what?
Did you have a leash on Bramble? Was he wearing a leash?
Did I have a leash on Bramble? Of course I didn't have a fucking leash on Bramble. He's not a fucking animal now, is he?
Bramble exactly is a fucking animal. Bramble's a dog. He's an animal.
My dog's no animal.
Settle down. Get back to the story. What happened?
Well, Bramble's on no leash because he's just a little guy. He's not an animal. We get to the bridge and halfway across he sort of just stops and he doesn't sit down or nothing, no plops on the cobble or nothing, just sort of halts himself as if he heard something or saw something. And, you know, I didn't even notice at first because it's a strange behavior to just be stopping like that. So I was walking and he was in the middle of the bridge.
And then what happened?
Well, then the whole mess happened. He jumped up onto the ledge there and jumped straight off. Don't know how far exactly it is to the bottom of the ravine exactly. Didn't really see anything. I just heard him hit the rocks. Wasn't like any sound I ever heard before. It was like when you crick your neck a little bit to the side and relieve a bit of stiffness, but quite a bit louder. And there was something sort of wet about it too, like a squelching or something. So out of sorts, when I went down the hill, never seen the insides of a dog before. He was mutilated. Doctor said lacerations, abrasions, a brain contusion, blood and bones and fur, all sorts of meaty inside bits on the outside. What causes a dog to do that? He was a happy lad. I always took him out for walks and I fed him and sometimes gave him a little cod skin as a little treat. My granny, before she passed, knit him a little sweater. He was a kind, nice lad. Why does a dog go jumping and killing himself? I wonder what he would say if he was alive today.
Dogs don't talk. Thanks, Eric. Hey everybody, thank you so much. We're Spiral Theater. The previews have been amazing tonight. We start rehearsal next week. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Spiral Theater. Lovely to meet you all. Have a great night. Thank you.
Yeah!